It's incredible how people can't realize the reason of the Ukrainian war. For me, it's absolutely evident. I know it's almost impossible because the chivalry, the imperant, the totally chivalry in the Western civilization, uh, do impossible for people realize many things because it could be against the woman privilege, and that is the taboo, that is the religious of the Western civilization. That's the key of the Western civilization, the women privilege. So maybe you remember, do you remember, or maybe you don't know, the female, they are terrorist feminist organization, or Pussy Riots, they are Russian feminists, so they are so violent as all feminists. They are from the, obviously, from the high, aristocratic people, from the high class, as all feminists, as always, because they are so tilde, so arrogant, so aristocratic. So, only for Western feminist women and for these women, Russian and Ukrainians who hate Putin because he's not a feminist, but he's a chivalry. Why they hate them? Feminist is chivalry, but it's a Taliban chivalry. It's a so crazy, so totalitarian chivalry. So only because Putin is not a crazy feminist, they hate they hate him. So that's the reason for Ukrainian war. Nobody cared before this war, before that, about the Ukrainian problem with Russia, about lands in Zaporizhia, in those Ukrainian territories. And nobody cares. Actually, nobody cares about those Ukrainian Nazis, pure white supremacists who killed Ukrainians only because many Ukrainians who used to still speak Russian language. It was a white supremacist movement with a feminist movement. What a coincidence! Always feminists and white supremacists and this kind of Ku Klux Klan movement are the same. Why? Because the feminist is the most white Western movement. Nothing is more Western and white Western than feminist, because feminism is chivalry, and chivalry is the only Western thing, the only Western cultural thing, because in my opinion, Western civilization is not a real civilization. Western civilization was a mix within Roman Empire. Yes, it was a civilization, something from Greeks, but though the Romans, the Jews religious, that is a civilization there, but it's not Western, it's from Middle East. And the barbarian thing, the most Western country, Spain, Italy, France, and even England, they are from gods, for those barbarians who conquered the Roman Empire, and they are not civilized for me at all. They create the duels, they create what now is called feminists, the chivalry, the women totalitarian power. So, the war in Ukraine is nothing to do with lands, with whatever. It's nothing to do with Putin even. It's related with Western women, and feminists in Ukraine who hate Putin. And that is because all people in the Western and many people even obviously in Ukraine and in Western European, they hate Putin, and that is the reason of the bloody war, when obviously men are killing each other, and obviously nothing. The people, the progressive, the feminist, Western feminists, and a lot of Western people, they don't care about democracy in Ukraine. They don't care about men's forced to fight in Ukraine. Will women are allowed to lead the country? The women can lead Ukrainian, but men has to stay in Ukraine and has to fight. Real men has to fight. Oh, that is a very feminist thing, because feminist thing is the most traditional thing. It's privilege, privilege. Feminist is real men don't hit women, real men don't cry. Yes, that's feminist. It's so evident that feminist is the most conservative, in the bad way, the conservative, the most reactionary movement. And this war in Ukraine is another reactionary thing, because the West's dominant civilization don't want to lead the power to another civilization like China. And you know, the next war will be against China. And maybe you have to guess what will be the reason. You know,